I don't care what part of the world you live in, and I honestly don't care what job you have or if you're an entrepreneur. If y'all don't find a way to put your money to work, you will work for money for the rest of your life. Literally. You will trade time for money every single day, and you'll work for it for the rest of your life until you're too old to enjoy your life. It's your boy Thomas Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I'm glad you're here with all my people. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. Okay, so I got a lot that's obviously on my mind that I want to continuously talk to my people about. If y'all ever think that I'm complaining on my videos, just don't watch it, bro. Don't watch it, because I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing the truth. Now, one thing that you'll do in life is one thing, that you should do is learn how to be very, very observant, right? Be aware of the older generation. You see that they traded their life for stability, for a paycheck, for whatever the case may be, staying at a job, and you don't want that to be you. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not trying to come at them. It's just seeing the truth of what it is. This is not a generation versus generation thing. This is a what is life teaching me through other people type of thing. And then also what is life teaching me through my own experiences. Right? Now, I'll be the first one to tell you guys that y'all need to lock in. I have talks with myself, and I told myself, you see, you wouldn't have to work a 9-to-5 job or a job that you hate, whatever, if you would have just stayed focused in your early 20s and been focused on getting to the money. I didn't have my first spiritual awakening until I was 25. Not using no excuses, not playing a victim, but it's just me speaking on my personal experience. I didn't start really learning about the stock market and investing and taking that journey serious until I was 28. So when people ask me, how old are you? I'm 31, right? And I see a better life for myself than the one that I'm living now. Am I grateful for the life that I'm living now? Absolutely. But as human beings, we naturally always want more for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Are there people out there that don't have a job right now? Yes. Are there people out there that's working full time, but they may get laid off? Yes. Are there people that's working full time, but not making enough money? Absolutely. What is enough money? Enough money that when you get paid from your job, you're able to take care of all your bills and have some left over after. I'm talking about one paycheck. Majority of jobs don't even offer that. You got to get 2 checks per month in order to pay all your bills and have something left over. Now, my mentality is the mentality of an entrepreneur. How can I help people? How can I add as much value to your life as humanly possible? How can I teach you the difference between an asset and a liability? What I get my personal joy from is from naturally helping people. I can tell you to invest your money. I can tell you to invest into real estate. But you have to want to change your relationship with money, your relationship with your time, and your relationship with how you view this human experience, bro. A lot of people psych themselves out. They subconsciously believe that these jobs are natural security because you get a paycheck every 2 weeks. So your brain says we are safe. But if you get laid off, or if you lose the job, or if you miss a day at work and you're not making money for that day, what do? You see, entrepreneurs have to naturally learn about money. You have to know about money. You have to know how money works. If you only strictly think like a worker, when you clock in, that's when your money starts, and when you clock out, that's when your money stops. If that's the only way that you know how to generate income, you're playing the wrong game. Americans are not prepared for what is happening in plain sight. I tell myself every day, lock in on your YouTube journey, lock in the stock market, make more sales with your ebooks. Why? Because you are striving towards financial freedom. You're striving towards building something outside of this job. This job doesn't have to be an end-all be-all. It's just something to bring the money in. But it's about what are you doing with the money outside of paying bills. Because yes, obviously you guys already know I have bills that I have to pay, right? But that's not the sole purpose of money. The purpose of money is to grow, is to multiply, is to flow. That's why you generate cash flow, cash coming in. You understand what I'm saying? You make the investment, you now have cash coming in through real estate. You know? The W-2 system is already designed for you to think like a employee, for you to settle for what they decide to pay you, because what they do is they take your days away from you. You don't have time to sit and think, how can I get out of the rat race? You're just working and trading more time for money and waiting to get your paycheck. And when you get your paycheck, it goes back out. It comes in, the money comes in, then the paycheck goes back out to responsibilities, to bills, to paying this off, to paying that off. But majority of people don't pay themselves first. This is why you see older generations, these people are 70, some people is in their 60s, they still working. Why? Because they never knew how to pay themselves first and how to invest into them. You are the biggest asset in your life. And before I bet on any job or anything outside of myself, I'm going to bet on me and my ability to learn the stock market, my ability to learn real estate, my ability to teach people about this stuff, my ability to use my voice to be heard globally. And somebody has the capability to just make that slight change from lack to prosperity, from lack to abundance, from clocking in and clocking out to make your money to having money work for you 24/7, whether you physically working or not. To learning how to generate multiple sources of income. I tell you this often, we're not taught this for a reason, bro. We are taught how to be worker bees for the American corporation. America is a business. It's not United. It's not United States of America. It's United States of America Corporation. And then we're constantly distracted by entertainment, by fun and games, by thinking shit is sweet, by thinking life is okay if I'm just making the bare minimum. I'm okay as long as my bills are taken care of. I may not have much left over after each month, but as long as my bills are taken care of, I'm good. You're not. I got one source of income. I'm okay. No, you're not. You think you're okay. You're not. As long as I just get a W-2 job and I got benefits, I'm good. Okay. That's how they reel you in to get you to forget about anything you ever wanted to do with your life. They want the job to be your life, bro. It's subconscious programming in the matrix. They want you distracted by watching PMO videos. They want you distracted by playing video games. They want you distracted by watching entertainment on television. It's all distractions. It's all smoke and mirrors. You understand what I'm saying? But in order for you to maneuver through this rat race, you have to have ownership of the assets. And you have to make that a priority. Just go watch videos. How the rich stay rich. How the wealthy stay wealthy. How do people get rich? X, Y, and Z. They own a business. They own stocks. They own real estate. That's how you get rich. That's how you stay wealthy. It's not I worked a 9-to-5 job my entire life and I got paid $20 an hour. That's how I got rich. No. Because the 9-to-5 is going to pay the bills if you're even making enough. Because some people don't even make enough money at these jobs. This is how much they don't value you. But I'm the lazy person. I'm all the names that people call me in the book because I speak the truth about the 9-to-5 system. I don't care. I literally don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. You don't have to like me. But I'm just the same person that's learning from people that are ultra rich and ultra wealthy. Real talk. So eventually we have to learn the game. The game that's being played on us, which is, hey, I'm the owner. You're going to make me richer, wealthier, and I'm going to pay you the scraps because I don't care about you. And I want to keep my business around, so I have to focus on profits for the business. And then you as the employee, you have to say, okay, let me think like an owner. Let me use some of this money that I'm making from the job to buy back my time. Let me build something that I can look forward to. Because if you give your life away to build somebody else's dreams and goals, before you know it, you're going to be 70 years old. And what? I get to retire and throw me a retirement party. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Goodbye. You have to be consciously aware of the matrix, bro. Don't run life on autopilot, doing the same thing each and every day, thinking that shit is normal. I'm working 8 hours a day. I'm working 9 hours a day, building somebody else's dreams. I don't want to invest no money because I'm scared to lose money, but yet you lose it to inflation. What? What are we talking about? You're afraid to take risk because you're comfortable where you at. I'm very, very uncomfortable at this job, bro. I don't like it. Never will like it. That's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I created ebooks. That's why I'm in the stock market. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I'm tired of that shit when they say, oh, be grateful that you have a job. Bro, barely. And you gotta work hella overtime just to see a decent check, but it's still under $2,000 for one check. You might make $1,700, $1,800, $1,900 every 2 weeks if you do the overtime at this place that I work at. And I'm not like, I don't know, man. It's just, I know like we have unlimited potential within all of us. We just can't settle, bro. We can't settle. That shit don't sit right in my spirit. This all you can do? Working this job, they telling you $21 an hour. Well, it's really $16 and some change per hour after the government take their cut. That's all you can do? That's what repeats in my mind every day. That's why I show up for myself. That's why I invest my bread, bro. Cause I'm my invest, like, no, not to toot my own horn, but my investments do better than what I make per day at the job. And I'm not even where I want to be yet. That's the craziest part. I got to keep showing up on this platform. And even outside of this platform, I got to continue to show up for myself. Because I don't own this platform. Yeah, I own Google stock, but I don't own the YouTube. You feel me? I don't have control over the algorithm. I don't have control over if you like the video, if you subscribe. I don't have control over none of that. I just have control over what I say, the content that I put out, and my life continues. So, learn from the older generation. Focus on ownership, and don't be a NPC in this human experience, bro. Don't give up on yourself just for a job, just for a paycheck, bro. The paycheck don't even keep up with inflation. That's the thing. Look at how much your rent costs. Look at how much your car notice bill is. Look at how much your phone bill is. Look at how much it costs for you to eat per month. Look at how much it costs for you to clothe yourself. Yes, have a good relationship with money. Have a better relationship with money. Have the most ultimate, greatest relationship with God. That's the most important thing in the world. You feel me? Real talk. Just don't settle. That's all. I hope you have a good day. Check out my ebooks. Thank you.